Going on, bro? Action. Game in. Let me get a little warm up in real quick. Game on. Let me get a warm up game in. On a new play out. Matter of fact, yeah. Go ahead and add my EA. Get a warm up game with you. We can do that. We can do that. You know what? I can't even do my depth chart anyway. If you want to get one in next, we can get one in next. I knew how I was gonna do this, but now I'm all over. I'm good. Yeah. I accepted it, but it sent me out of it. Hold on. I know this don't even matter, but when I jump into some head to head, what we gonna do? Be a slot. Go. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, I had to back out of that. What I was doing. Okay, I didn't know that.
There you go. Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to hear you, but you're not gonna be able to hear me directly. You're gonna have to hear me through the
Yeah,
stream.
you want to do random or you want to pick the Saints?
It don't matter. Whatever you want to do.
Randoms or you picking?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and rock with the Saints for right now.
Yeah, you want to do random or you will pick the
Saints
Saints?
for right now.
All right, but you use the Saints. I'm gonna use.
You can pick whoever, bro. It don't matter.
I use Washington again. Why not? It's my team. I can't start off nervous this time though.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland.
I got you, Randy.
Ball teed up, Austin Seibert out for the kick. And we're off and running from Landover. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
I don't know why my shit feels laggy as hell.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Carr starting with a throw.
Yeah, this is extremely laggy.
Quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Carr now on 1st and 10. Quick slant caught by Shaheed. And he's brought
I don't know if
down
it's
right
laggy on your side, bro, but it is
40-yard line.
extremely laggy for me.
Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Like I'm struggling to do hot routes.
Carr with it on 1st. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. It's a pickup of 26. And the Saints
Like I'm pressing a button and it's like delayed.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest.
I don't know how much I can do with this game. We're going to try. We're going to try.
It's not going to change anytime soon.
Carr to the air now. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's brought down at the line.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
They still need 10, but the offense getting set on 4th down. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Blake Groupie to try the extra point.
You're going to see how bad it really is when I get on defense. So, hey, y'all heard me complaining before I even got on defense.
And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Now, like, I know y'all can't really tell what I'm talking about, but when I click my button, it's like a 0.5 second delay before it actually goes through. Especially on the hot routes, it's difficult.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
We're going to see.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Play fake here, Daniels. He tucks it and takes off. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels.
Man coverage did nothing.
Touchdown. The Commanders finish off their
Man coverage
drive.
and my flat out there did not a
Finds one
damn
of his
thing.
great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, Cant. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing on first down, it's Carr. Got his target, it's Hill. Jukes one defender.
Oh, T
And
like
they
that?
can't chop to him, but
Going on,
not
King?
until he's got a
He's
huge
like that?
gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a New Orleans
In the title,
touchdown.
baby. In the title. This play cannot
The
be
Saints
stopped.
get
I'm
some
pretty sure
late
he'll figure it
points
out
in
one of
the
these
lead.
drives.
Chris
though.
Olave with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna figure it out eventually.
Groupie to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints
You
break
like that?
tie,
Hey,
now
I'm telling
lead
you.
by
Hey, if
7.
anybody will figure it out eventually, it's gonna be you. Hey, but it's, look at the title of the stream, man.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff.
Hey, this was just a test run for it. I wanted to see how well it was going to work. If it can work on you, we looking good. We looking good. Nah, it's not a, it's a custom stem post route.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Willie Gay with the pick. And the Saints get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
But it's not just that route, it's the combos all over. Like it's everything that works. Like if this is bagged up, most likely this is open. If this is bagged up, then this is open. I feel like eventually the longer he goes against it though, he'll figure it out. But it ain't easy. It's a flood concept.
It simply isn't there.
A flood levels concept.
Carr here from the gun. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
I'm telling you, this play is different.
The Saints
This play right here is different.
Group B to trot the point after.
I wanted to feel bad when you got the Saints, but
Right down the middle, it's good.
Forgot what I watched you for, bro. It's cool. I gave all I had. What the?
You gonna figure it out, bro. Trust me. You don't get top 100 without figuring stuff
I
out.
got locked in.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Nice pick. He
First
is
and 10 now from the 30.
That's cool.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler.
I thought you were gonna cut it back. Oh, I thought you were gonna cut it back in.
Nice.
Inside the 30.
I thought you were gonna cut it back in.
That's cool.
Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a one-score game before halftime. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. Seibert now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights.
What's going on, Hub?
And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Got a little comp warm-up game.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Mims. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner,
Oh, yes, sir. I'm always excited around. No drafts coming around because it's around my birthday. Always around my birthday.
A determined run back.
Always excited about draft.
With great field position.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing his car.
I thought I was going to the wrong person. That would have been a pick,
And
probably.
his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Second and 10, here's Carr. Chased out to his right.
Had him open.
Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him.
Man, so that's why I'm waiting to see Hunter. I'm waiting to see where Travis Hunter goes. That's what I'm really waiting on.
Pushes him back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Motioning left is their running
I think I got
back.
this.
Carr staring down a 3rd and long.
I threw that to the wrong
He's gonna push
person.
one deep down the right.
I had my tight end wide open. That's what I was trying to go to.
So that brings up 4th and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
On 4th down, Carr. He finds him beyond the marker. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. They go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, now the draft is definitely going to change some things up depending on who gets who. That's what I'm waiting on. Look, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I can't. This is how laggy this game is right now. I can't even do what I want to do. Messing me up.
Carr. On the move, headed right.
I threw it to the wrong person.
That was first real mistake. That's intercepted.
I threw it to the wrong person.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Damn.
Space, left sideline.
Buddy
And
was
he's
wide
off to
open
the races.
underneath. They were both open. I waited way too long to throw it. Yeah, I threw it way too
First
late.
and 10 now from the 30. Throwing off the play fake here. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
2nd down and 10.
I
Daniels.
messed up.
It's taken in by Eckler. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
What's going on, Hood?
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7.
I'm pressing X right now. It's not picking my
but
play.
a 20-step drop?
Oh my
That's not gonna
God, bro!
cut
It's
it.
not letting me
Except
pick
for
my
this
play.
defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Let's see
Oh,
what they
damn
dial
time.
up on a 2nd and very long.
Come on. Set. Buffalo 18. 3. Ready.
Trying again following the sack. Escapes the pocket. And the
Come
coverage
on.
is too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He did
Game is
exactly
way
what he was
too
supposed
laggy
to
for
do
your
on
boy
that play.
right now.
Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Go, Reed. Go.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Able to find Ertz. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle. Now,
He knows
just
not to
before
give
the
me
break,
2
a
seconds.
timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. On comes Austin Seibert and the Commanders' field goal unit to try this on 4th down. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Seibert's kick is
Good
up and
first
good.
half. Good first
So that's
half.
the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have
That was
been
a chess
glued
match
to
right
your
there.
television so
You're in the dime
far.
3-2
And no
DB
signs of
fire
slowing
too.
down as we begin
I
our
haven't ran
second
that
half.
minute. I haven't ran DB
And it
fire in a
bounces out
long
of the end
time.
zone, so they'll set up shop
It's
at the
either these
30.
two defenses right here, the 3 bus sting press, and then the deep the safety go audible into the cover 4 or the cover 4 quarters.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Get it. Go check. Go check. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Defense showing blitz. Daniels. He throws a bullet deep to...
What we needed, baby. Let's go.
It's intercepted. Colson Adebo's got it. And the Saints turn
Our
the
kicker
This is why this team need a
49.
fucking speedster, bro. I passed with that shit.
The 45-yard line.
I should have put it forward though.
Hey, I'm right there with you, man. I'm terrible at field goals.
That's what this
I think we talked about that last time. Yo, hey, I am terrible at field
I
goals.
wonder at halftime.
I can
down there
master
in
this
that
game,
locker
but I
room on
can't
the
master a
whiteboard,
field goal.
If that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Bro, I don't know how. I don't know if it's because, but last time we played, it wasn't like this. The connection wasn't bad at all.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Working quickly here. Carr now on 1st and 10. Quick slant caught by Shaheed.
Get out there, Shaheed. Get out there, Shaheed.
There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints push their lead further to start the half. So sensational work
I'll see
by
the title.
skill man there, Brock.
Play is
Anytime you
tough.
can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively,
Mind you,
gotta
we
get
are
that
playing a
still
top
play
100
around.
player right now. This
End of
dude,
story. You can't give
he
up
does.
that
It's a
much
chess
yardage
match.
catch.
He gonna figure it out here and there.
Point after.
But I'm also get him back too.
Extra
The
point
solid
set
Madden
right
player we're
down the
going
middle.
against.
And the Saints drive their lead to 11.
Exactly. That's. And then the what also drags it is the outside wide receiver pulls before that whip. So you always have that whip that you can read too.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
That's what makes it like it's a flood
They'll
concept.
get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hurt. Let's go now. 18, fight in. Big Lion.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's trying to go deep.
Oh, let's go, Matthews.
Oh, they get him yet again.
Jeez.
Picked off by Tyrann Mathieu.
This
And the
is
Saints
bad.
take
I
over
lost.
just inside
Hey,
the
but
40.
I learned
There's the
something
opposing
playing him.
39.
My cornerbacks now
I do
on
agree
certain
with
plays.
that,
I learned something playing
Continue
them.
to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball,
I know.
but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Certain plays I can blitz my corner. Your first read is always a tight end on the flat. If nobody goes to the flat, you take the flat.
Working out of the gun.
But look at why.
Route is
He's got it inside the 10.
burn.
They rip off a big chunk of field and it
The
sets
stem
them
down
up for 1st
post route and
goal.
corner routes always beat
One
man
thing we
coverage.
don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Working inside the red zone.
Take the
And he
fucking
brings
ball.
it in for a New Orleans touchdown.
He needs
Low key, the
The
Saints is the
Saints
perfect
pick it
team to
off
do
and
this
get
with. They got
points on the
good
ensuing
speed,
drive.
good tight end
Group B to
speed.
try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints push their lead to 18. Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff. Trying to locate it. Oh no, he lost it! He'll elect not to bring this one out, so give him the touchback. We'll start at the 20. First and 10 now from the 30.
Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Here we go, here we go. Torrance, 70. Hurt, hurt. Right there, hurt.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
Ooh, he let it out with a fade route.
Inside the 30. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the third.
That was a dot.
That's that
I learned that
free-form
from
fade
you.
Cyrus
route.
able to connect on that extra point.
Learned that from you right
Free-form
there.
fade
Commanders make it an 11-point ball game.
The corner was on his ass too at the quarterback. That was a dot.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
What's crazy is I can still run the money plays out of this formation.
From the shotgun, Carr completes this one to Hill. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Carr back to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw, Carr. He put everything he had into this one.
Come on, Carr.
And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Running back sent in motion left. 4th down, here's Carr.
That's fucking wild.
And it's going to be
Oh
incomplete.
my God.
Couldn't
Come
connect
on,
to
Madden.
extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, smash Bravo. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He's on the move. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Offense up to the line fast.
Dragon 60. Mustang 19.
Another try following the sack. He'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And that will not be enough for a first down.
79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready, ready?
Third and long for him here. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. So we hit the end of the
Well, one
third
problem with
quarter.
Hurts is he takes
It's
forever.
Commanders football, and they'll get
Certain
to work
quarterbacks are
coming into
faster
the quarter
with
trailing.
adjustments. Hurts has to do certain motions before he can even make an adjustment, which I hate. Him and Patrick Mahomes are bad with that.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
Back to street. Ready, ready? Hey, check that, check that. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Back now, pressure on its way. He put some juice
That's
on
wild.
it. He's
That's
got it
wild.
deep downfield. Touchdown, Washington.
Play. You know Madden got a Madden. You know Madden got a Madden. Bro, they literally added like Patrick Mahomes' little feminine little hand movement instead of fixing other
And
shit.
now the Commanders face a very important two-point attempt.
19 Lions. Let go.
And the conversion is
Like,
no
but
good.
it's,
That
like,
pass falls
not a single
incomplete.
person playing Madden is worried
So a
about
little
that stupid
pressure
ass
alleviated
animation.
by the touchdown, but
Not a
plenty still
single
remains.
person.
Gonna need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a
Oh, I'm
birdie when it
100%
matters the
trapped because
most.
I'm gonna keep buying it.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you.
But
Kate,
see,
time
and this is
and again,
I don't
it
really
is
mind
so
that about
hard to
Madden
recover these
because
onside
I'm not
kicks.
I'm not
And when
I'm
you
not
got
a
an
MUT
opponent
guy.
prepared for it,
I'm not spending
well, that
extra
makes it
money every
even
year.
more
I'll give you my 70 every year, or I might buy
Ball on
the
that
elite pack for
47-yard line,
100.
First down.
But that's about all they're getting from me.
Pressure coming for Carr. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And it sets up second down. Motioning left is their running back. Back to the air. Carr. He sends this one to the end zone.
Damn,
They did it. He made the
that's one problem with
interception.
Carr.
Quan Martin with the pick.
This guy out of here.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice.
Brother.
Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on
Stupid,
Saturdays.
dog.
Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points,
You got nothing
but
else
taking
better
the
to do with
ball
your
away.
life.
That is a gold star effort by the defense.
You got nothing else better to do
Drive
with your
starts
life.
out with a 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Check, hurt. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin.
Not-
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Okay, quick.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60.
From the gun, it's Daniels.
Damn, he hitting me with a quick snaps
Short
now.
pass brought in. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
On first down, here's Daniels. Completed to his running back. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there, and that makes it 2nd and goal.
Check, man. Check, man. No street.
He doesn't slide down and he pays for it.
A bold
big
run.
Shot sends him to the ground.
That was a bold run.
Give him 4 on that tote. That brings up 3rd and goal from the 6.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Looking to throw.
Where's my user at? What the fuck am I
And that's a Washington
Come
touchdown.
on, Madden.
And now the Commanders face a very important 2-point attempt.
Get it. Buffalo 18.
They kick the running back in motion.
Hurt.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
19 tight. 19. Check smash. Check smash. Ready.
He's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. Can't make that pass work, so as a result, they will not be able to push their new lead to a field goal.
Yeah, honestly, it depends on where I'm going. If I'm going to a Mexican restaurant, it is Coke in a to-go
It's all lined up.
cup,
Seibert now ready to send
styrofoam.
this flight.
If I'm going to like Whataburger or McDonald's,
And the
Sprite.
kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
Catch me in a Mexican restaurant, it's Coke all day and a styrofoam to go
Offense ready to
all
begin
day.
this drive. 1st and 10.
Pepsi's tough too, though. I like that.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Carr here from the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The
Nothing, I
Saints
just
take
picked.
a 4th quarter lead. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. They'll try it on the ground. And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in
Hell of a
much better
first stream,
spot now, up 7
hell of
near
a first
the
game
4.
for the stream, man.
Here's
Shout out to
Groovy on
Bub.
now to handle the kickoff.
No, but I am about to. This is the test run for this play. I'm gonna make sure that it runs good. Y'all see, I'm playing against somebody that's making every adjustment possible to shut down the play.
All right, one more snap before the
It's a top
2-minute
100
warning.
guy. This dude is not sorry whatsoever.
Warriors 70. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Daniels on 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning.
Like, he's
here in
making me
DC.
think before I can throw it. The first few times I ran it,
By 7.
it was smooth. I was able to just easily run it on him. But we went against somebody that eventually is going to figure things out. I got to do this different. I got to do that different.
Let's go now.
Here he is to throw. Finds his target, Robinson. Galloping inside the 40. And they
Now, if it
finally
runs smooth the
bring him
rest of the
down, but
stream,
that is a
then yeah,
big
we're gonna drop the
gain
video
and a new
for it.
set of downs. Setting up to pass.
Bro, if I had,
Get
see,
this
and that's
one
my
to
fault.
Brown.
I'm back out here. I need to put my
These
safeties in.
Broncos at
I just noticed
27-yard
that.
line. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. Back to throw.
The reach.
This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. He'll look to throw it.
Oh,
This
my
throw is
zones are
caught.
fucking 20 feet
They're
back.
going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
My
The
bad.
Commanders take a timeout. They're first.
Always check your zone drops.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Again, Daniels to the air.
Ooh, we both messed up right there. Wish list for Madden 26. Less dumbass animations.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters.
The animations are
Sometimes
insanely
it's just
stupid in
gonna
this
miss.
game.
You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Now to throw. And he brings it in.
Uh-oh, what we doing here? We going for it?
Big decision coming up for him now.
Wait. I thought you were up by 9. Why did I score so fast? And I did turn your stream on for like the last minute. But I did want to say I did try to stop that shit. That one play, I did try to stop it. I messed with my adjustments, man, different
100%.
people up. It's a good play. I ain't gonna lie.
100%. 100%.
But the last
In the
2
11th
times,
hour, now a
I
point
thought you was
after
gonna do.
try
You
to
hit me with a
tie
beater,
this
so
game.
it's hard to stop. Basically.
That's what I'm saying. And on top
I
of
ain't
that,
bad,
you
bro.
can
I just missed. Oh my God.
It's no good. Wow, they got the touchdown. They chose to play for the tie.
I just
and not
It's
missed.
all
win.
good, bro.
They're gonna
It's all
remain
good.
down by 1 after they
GG's.
miss. Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside
No.
try is for the game.
Nah, I was definitely giving you your credit, man.
And that's recovered by the Saints, who are going to
Fucker.
win this football game.
GG.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly
Now, if I
were
ran
right
the play
there.
default, or not default, but the way I've been setting up the first time, he figured that out. Like he locked it down. After that, I had to switch it up. I had to do something different with Y and B. But the main setup like this, he started figuring it out. He had the flats locked up. He would follow Olave for a little bit, and then, but see what I could have been doing is and that's what I noticed. How he had everything set up, and I noticed he only had that cornerback over there on the left side. So that's why I put that post route by the B wide receiver. But that's just a chess match right there. I'm making adjustments to his adjustment. But overall, you're not going to run into a lot of people that's going to shut this play down. That's going to make all the right adjustments to shut this right here, this setup. You're not going to run into a lot of people that can shut it down.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket.
But you see everything he has to do. He has to put so many people in coverage. He's only blitzing 3 now. And that's not how he likes to play. He likes to send more.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
I can only imagine this with like a quarterback. Daniels. He's only sending 3. If I have a fast quarterback, I'm out of there.
They're able to drop it. Now with 8 seconds remaining in the game, they're going to burn their final timeout. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Taking a big shot for the end zone. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
I think the
what is y'all's wish list for Madden 26? Because the biggest thing for me, I'm saying that now, but for me, is definitely animation. Like, they need to chill out on animation. You got the decent tackling down, like, with these where anybody can do it, not even just Derrick Henry. Now, put a weight limit to it, like, okay, backs that are this big, they can bounce off, but everybody, you literally got everybody bouncing off.
This is reeled in by Kamara.
You literally got everybody just bouncing off tackles. Like, Derrick Henry, cool. GG's, bub. GG's, man. Y'all see his badge. He's a top 100 guy. And he was figuring it out, but it was still giving him hell. So that tells y'all a lot about the play.
Bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get.
It was real physics. You're never gonna get true physics, though. I wish they've talked about true physics for years, like size of running backs, stuff like that. Like, if you're a bigger back, you're gonna fall forward more. They've been saying that for the past 6 or 8 Maddens. That still is not a thing. Like, sometimes, yeah, like you got backs that'll fall forward, but there's times where you have a little 160-pound yeah, but that blitz is not easy to set up, especially for the way you like to play. I got to make so many adjustments. I just got so good with it, the adjustments came easy. But you see, when you started quick snapping me, it was a little bit more difficult. And see, that's the issue. That's what you had to do to stop the play, put everybody in coverage. Oh yeah, the time hit sticks is kind of stupid. And then on top of that, like, I think last stream I had a perfectly timed hit stick on Lamar Jackson and he didn't fumble. Like, if you're going to incorporate timed hit sticks, when it happens on somebody that should fumble, they should fumble. Yeah, when you see the boom and it's green, it's perfectly timed. Yeah, no, 100%. Any quarterback should fumble. If you get if it's a perfectly timed hit stick, you should get a fumble. See, but this is my thing though, Bub, about the leaderboards. I think the reset is good, but and I also think that they give you your badge to show that you're top 100. But think about it though, if they never reset the leaderboards, not a single person is gonna know, or not a single person. That's gonna stop anybody else from wanting to actually grind top 100. I don't mind the reset. I was one of the people that actually was for the reset. Now, the way they do the top 100, they can't figure that out for shit. But I think what they should do is, like, give you better badges that shows I was top 100 for this season. I got to, you know, top 10. Like, they should be a top 10 badge, a top 50 badge. 100% it should go off a record. But there's so many different things that go into it. Like, they need to stop worrying about, like, because one of the things that plays a factor is rushing yards, all of that stuff, like rushing yards, passing yards, your defense. And it sucks for people that's really good because they'll go against people and a lot of those people will quit out the game. So you're not getting as many points as somebody finishing a game, if that makes sense, which I don't think is right. Damn, I don't want to. I want to use them, but I don't want to use them. Yeah, I'm never gonna truly grind top 100. Y'all see me do it when like it resets, but other than that, I'm not. I'm not grinding top 100. I can't keep up with it. Like, I'm definitely. I'm 100% good enough to keep up with anybody in the top 100, top 10. Yeah, when you're going against top 100 guys and trying to compete with it, you miss a day. If especially if you're like in the top 20, if you miss a day, you're gonna drop back big time. Yeah, I agree with that. Restore the depth charts to franchise mode. The problem, the problem with the pass and the run blocking, it's not even. Did I save it? I didn't mean to save it. The problem with the pass blocking and the run blocking is you're always going to get people that do loop blitzes or some type of glitch blitz. It does not matter. It's part of Madden. So I wouldn't even trip too much about pass blocking and run blocking because if everybody played straight up in a 4-man blitz, 3-man blitz, the blocking's actually not that bad. But it's because people got glitch blitzes, which is always going to be a part of Madden. That's why it's bad. Now the run blocking, I agree, should be improved. Like it needs a whole new overhaul. Yeah, you could have more losses than wins if you play enough games and be up there. And see, that's why I said unknown. I can only make top 100 for like when they reset. I could be top 100. I could be. I think I made it to number 2 on the leaderboards for the first 2 days, and after that, I can't do it. But I have to plan for that. I gotta tell my wife, hey, I'm gonna be on the game for like 10 hours, and I gotta plan that. Like after that, I can't keep up with them. It's over. But I made it to top 10 multiple times on stream. There was one reset when I had the most wins out of everybody, but the leaderboards were messed up. I could have been number 1 in the world, but nothing I could do about it. I stopped tripping about top 100 years ago. Don't get me wrong, it's cool though. It's cool to have. It's not hard to make top 100, but top 20, top 10, it's tough. I have a couple of streams like that, but I mean, I don't think you want to go back and watch them, but I think there was one stream we did. It was like for like 10 or 12 hours, and I went 23 and 0. And we had the best record in the whole entire leaderboard.
Rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands.
Well, there's also people that glitch too, like they know how to do the pause glitch and all that, so you gotta account for that stupid stuff. That's why, like, now I can clearly tell Bub is in the top 100 by the way he plays. Somebody like that, you can see all the adjustments he's making. Like, I can tell. I only truly like follow people that I can watch them play and be the top 100, because you can see how good they really are. Yeah, the freeform, that tells you a lot. Like the way you freeform that streak route on man coverage, not a lot of people will make that pass, but you knew the freeform leading it away from him was going to get to him. That's what separates like top 10, top 50 to like people that are in the thousands.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lawrence going to throw straight away here. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he'll push this upfield and earn.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Trust me, you're not the only person that's like in the top 100 or the top 10 that say they got something from me.
bounce.
and they'll
when you
actually
need
admit it.
only
A lot
one.
of people,
Move the
I see a lot of
chains in
people
one
use my
play
stuff,
keep
and they'll
driving
try to
that
act like
defense
they just learned it
backwards.
themselves, which is cool. I mean, it's possible.
Great start
I'm not
to the
saying people
drive.
can't
They're up in the
learn
neighborhood of midfield
stuff on
after just one
Madden.
play.
Hey, run. 13 loop.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Offense in the hurry up here.
Think right. Think right open.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now he'll just throw it
What
away.
play
but
you
here
use? Why
comes the
should we
flag.
go
There
on?
was nobody in the neighborhood of that
Speed.
one.
But see, the freeform that depends on
Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this
The
feels like the
freeform-
perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever
one, it
a
depends on your
time where a
settings, and two, it
quarterback
depends on the
feels
speed
intentional
difference
grounding is
between
actually worth it?
your wide receiver you're throwing to and whoever's guarding them. Yeah, I'm right there with
I
them.
don't think so. Not
That's
for
why I
your
can't
team,
use the
not for your
Eagles.
play caller, not for your coach,
Like, they made
not for the
Jalen Hurts
game
so bad in this
situation.
game.
There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Hey, Bub, this is what I learned right here from playing you, though. To blitz that cornerback on the outside. It's like when I want to get as much pressure as
Third
possible.
and long for him here.
Still couldn't get to him,
This is
though.
hauled in
It
by
works sometimes.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Moving quickly.
It's
trying to
like,
get set
what's his
again.
name, too? Real quick.
Here we go on 4th. Lawrence. He finds him beyond the
Oh,
marker.
Patrick Mahomes.
And they're
Patrick
gonna haul
Mahomes
him
takes
down a
forever,
step
bro.
before
I
the
can't
30,
stand
right
him.
at the 31. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down throw, Lawrence.
He do got a nice tight end. I gotta watch out for that. See, like, look at that, bro.
And they
Animations.
finally bring him down, but that is a big
Animations
gain,
are
and
terrible in this
set it
game.
down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Red, start. 11, Agate. Here we go.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence.
It's my fault. I overplayed
That's it in
that.
close. It's a Jacksonville
Yeah, Jalen Hurts
touchdown.
is one of the better ones.
So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I think he like
I'm gonna
faster.
call that scripting for success
His speed
right
does
there.
need to be
You
like, I
know
think
much
his speed's
better
like
than that. So when you
87.
script these first
I think his
plays,
speed could
you
be
don't
like
always know who the
89, maybe
target's gonna
90.
be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Little Tex on the extra point. And the Jaguars will jump
Oh, yeah,
out to
that
a
play you do
7-0
with
lead.
Daniels, yeah, that play is tough. That's the main reason I started blitzing the cornerback. I was like, okay, I know when he's in this formation, I need to go ahead and just blitz the cornerback. Saying it was after one of the last updates. His I don't know if they adjusted his deep throw power, but it just was terrible.
All set
I used
for
to
the
do
kickoff.
throw
Little
nothing but
with the
deep blue
honors.
baby blues with them with money plays, and then all of a sudden I'm overthrowing, like it's just trash. I don't know, maybe that was their way of
And the
nerfing
return
it.
sets them up just beyond their own 20.
Aaron Rodgers is still at home. He got a home, but he's just at home. He ain't going nowhere else. Everybody realizing he's too old, man. And when you were hitting a running back, that was my fault. I was supposed to be watching a running back. That was the only person I didn't have
They're out
guarded.
and set, 1st and 10.
I'll pull up my freeform settings after this.
Carr gonna open with a pass here. Completes this one to Hill. Pickup of 12
They be having Tyson
on
Hill
that
get
play.
busy.
And the Saints are gonna have a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Favorite sunflower seed flavor. Oh man, sometimes I just like the OG. Like I can't go wrong with some ranch or barbecue either.
Motioning left is their running back. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time.
Taki's
I'm
play
going
go.
to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
It sounds like something my kids would love. Nah, the route by the running back, yeah, it's an inside whip route. And then the route by Olave that I was putting them on was it's a post route stemmed all the way down. It's just a crazy flood concept. My first read, if they give me the tight end, I'm taking the tight end all day.
Running back sent in motion.
You trying to do a loop-de-loop?
Working out of the gun. It's Carr. That's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Get some space around midfield. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
What's crazy, look. Let me see.
They will
Word on
not
a
get another
rematch.
play off. We're at the end of one.
Hey, whenever you're
Neither
ready.
side separating much so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit.
And see, that's what's crazy about this formation is you can still run money plays. Oh yeah, I do remember you saying something like that. You had the wrong playbook. See, what I'm trying to do right now
We're
is
back
figure
for
out
the
this money
second
play right here.
quarter.
So
Saints
what I
in
want to
possession
do,
of the football. They're looking at yet another
do
first
something
and
like
10
this.
on this drive. Motioning left is their
And
running
hit
back.
Olave. See, this is where I need to push a heat at.
Carr with it on first.
Yeah, that's there. I don't think I got enough room
Throw
though.
as he was getting
With the
hit,
better
Brock,
quarterback, I
and it's
think that's
incomplete.
there.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure.
I think I do need to push a heat in the slot though.
He could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
I had to, bro. You were locking it up for like the few
Running back
times.
sent in
I would
motion
have to
left.
change it up. You were locking it up.
Back to the air. Carr.
But you see how fast that post route is? Like it's
And
crazy.
he's out just a second shy of reaching the red
Yeah, we
zone.
could run it after this one.
They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
So the way I came across this play to begin with was I didn't even get to set my play up the right way.
Throwing again. It's Carr.
I didn't even get to set my play up the right way.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes.
So
And the
again,
quarterback
like I
enough
was saying,
time to find
what
and
made
hit it
me
with the
like
throw.
even try this
Time?
play
Well, that's
thi-
not what he had.
is the
Hold on,
concept I've been
couldn't hold
working
up,
out
and of course, is he
working on
incompletion.
which is this post route stem down street with the flat, basically a corner street flat concept. That's why I started running this. But then I ran into this play where it has a whip route, and then you could do different things with X. Like if I wanted to, if it's match or man coverage, I could put him on
Motioning
a
left
comeback
is
route.
their running back.
There's different things you could do with it. Right here, if this is man, it's
Second and
not.
10, here's Carr.
I threw it to the wrong person. I was trying to throw it to the whip route. I messed up.
Oh, not like this. An interception. ends
Whip route
that
was wide
drive.
open.
Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Jaguars get a great return up close to
Do you
their own
ever
30
ship the
before they're able to
animation with
drag him
R2?
down.
You mean ship?
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First, he forced the turnover.
That wasn't
and
the
then he
play,
set
that
them
was
up
me.
in a
The whip
better
route was
spot
wide
with
open.
a
I didn't mean to
really
throw
nice
it to the
return.
comeback route.
Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Gets this one into the hands of Christian
Probably
Kirk.
was open.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
And that's what I was thinking too, because he has he's that archetype. I forgot what archetype it is, but they do that that little animation.
Lawrence throwing here.
It just made my guy hit stick for no reason.
He's got the hook up to Ingram. And he's able to get this down to the 13. How about 29
It's easy for me
yards
to
on that
find money
play.
plays because I just already know what to do, like what works with
I
what.
like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well drawn up completion that nets them a first down.
Go, go, let's go. Hey, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
I've also done that too, putting the outside wide receiver on a post route. I've done that too. That was the very first concept that I was doing. But I like that underneath route that he does.
First and 10.
24. 30 left. Hey, Jupiter, Jupiter. Go, go. Silver.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. ETN
Bro,
on the catch.
I was just trying to, it's
Has the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime.
we got locked in
Travis
right now.
Etienne, the touchdown. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the
You can
first
find
half
money
as
plays,
they
find money.
extend
Nah,
their
I've just been
lead.
doing it for so long. I already know what route concept. I know positioning on the field, like this person needs to be right here.
On his
I
level
know
for
if
the
this
extra
guy
point.
goes too far upfield, it's gonna make this zone do this.
The point
When,
after
once you
splits
figure
the
it all
uprights.
out, it's, money plays are easy
The
to find. I could
Jaguars
pick
double
any
their lead to
formation and create a
14.
money play out of it. Nah, yeah, 100%. I think they're gonna be nice, and they did Scary Terry wrong. They should have left his speed at 90. What was he, 95? They should have never dropped his speed
On the return, here's Mims. Here's a reverse.
because him next year with
And the
Debo, it's gonna be
return
nice.
sets them up just beyond their own 20.
What did you? Didn't you just say? Oh no. That's Javi that wanted the game. Yeah, we could definitely get some games in.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
Is he doing that animation every time with this post route?
Running back sets in motion.
Yeah, he
Going
does.
on first down, it's Carr. Buys time, rolling right.
He does do it every time. Let's swap that around then.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of
You know
cases.
what?
Rather than force something when no
Because
one
Tipton
open or
is
risk a
faster too.
turnover,
Let's put a lot
he
on the
wisely just
outside.
threw it away.
Good. Eat here. I think that's how we want. Valdez kind of fast too.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
I don't take it as serious as I want to.
Offense at the line.
There's
They
times
won't
where
snap it.
I'm
We've got a timeout.
uploading every day, like
They'll need to decide what to do on this second down.
when Madden first comes out, like the first 2 to 3 months, I'm heavy on it. I try to upload once a day. I don't stream as much as I would want to. That's just part of having a family, full-time job. My kids are in sports. But bro, if I could, I would stream a lot more. If I could do it as a full-time job, I would.
Pressure coming for Carr.
I think I got the streak.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his
I think I
man.
got the streak.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Running back sent in motion left.
I think X is open like off rip.
Carr throwing on third. Hitting Olave on the slant. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I'm trying to stream more. 100% I'm trying to, but it's all a timing thing for me. Hey man, we almost had 10K subs on YouTube. That's a heavy milestone for me right now.
Carr now on first and 10.
Did he man it up? Okay.
This is complete to Olave.
He's not too bad.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Play brought to an end by
100%, bro. Dad first always. I think he manned it up. If he manned it up, we're gonna go ahead and put him on a comeback route.
2nd and 4. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch.
He's not. This isn't a cover 3, right? Because both safeties are dropping back. Wait, he's playing the whip route's gonna be open every time.
Beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans.
All right, then we sneak this in. Let's see if he's ready for it.
Running back in motion. Carr here from the gun. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans.
That's that free form right there. Lead it to the. There is certain defenses where you do lead it to the inside. Yeah, I think you did play above, but I think you were on your other YouTube account when y'all were talking last time.
The Saints make it a 1-score game before halftime. Blake Groupie to try the extra point.
I think after y'all's game, you had came in with this account.
And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
But like I was saying last time, I want to try to consistently stream. Like after I put my kids to bed, like get a solid 2.5 hours, maybe 3. I mean, obviously I can't do it while around work time. Yeah, I think you did send me a friend request already.
Here, so 1st and 10, maybe our last snap of the half. Looking to throw. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle.
Oh, I got almost have 12,000 on TikTok. I almost got a few videos that hit over
Seems like
a million views on there. But my TikTok kind of died down as well because I stopped posting. Like when I got heavy on YouTube, I stopped posting, which I should have never did.
So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20.
But yeah, I should definitely, like right now I should be multi-streaming, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm still getting used to like focusing on both.
Caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they catch up to him, but not until he's
and I like my community. Honestly, like when it comes to streaming, I like my YouTube community better than the TikTok. TikTok community is cool, but it's filled with nothing but somebody wanting to wager me. Like that's all it is. I got a few people that really rock with me, just like, no, I don't mind playing y'all like the way we just played, but for them it's all about wager. Like I don't need to play for money. I'm not trying to play for money.
Look at this out of the bag of tricks.
And like all the top TikTok streamers right now, all they do is play against little kids. A little weird to me, but it is what it is.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
What's crazy, and this is my thing about wagers. No matter what they say, bro, you never can truly believe if somebody's in your stream. Like, yes, there is honest people out there. They're not gonna be in your stream, but when you're playing for money, you're never gonna be able to really know. Like,
Has some daylight through the 40. A lot of
that would've
grass
been tough.
ahead. And they finally bring him down.
Yeah, man, I just
That
love
is a
playing Madden.
big
I
gain
mean,
and a new set of downs.
the times I have played for money is to an
That
app.
chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Saints are gonna have a first down.
And that's another thing. There is people that do hustle like that. They'll go. There's a real famous person that does it in the Madden community named Chris Football. They get him to play for them, and he's like, he's OP. Like if he wanted to, he could like, you know, play for that top 100 every time.
That's an easy call for our officials.
But and that's another reason I'll never play for money. Like I just
broke the plane before the snap, and
I
that's gonna
can't
give
do
the
it.
offense some free yardage.
Yeah, I'm not. For me, it's not even about the money. Like, cool, we can get a game in.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Yeah, 100% they need to fix it. I talk about that every year, but until until they're making money off of it, they not gonna. Their baby is mutt.
Card in the air now. Chased out to his right.
I ain't gonna lie, this might be nice with a fast quarterback.
They catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Yeah, that's. I don't know what app it was. I forgot which app it was that I used to do. This was back in like 21 for me as well, and I used to make good money off of it.
They're set up at the 35 now.
And that sucks for streamers, like streamers that want to play wagers. Again, you can't just believe everybody that's saying, "Oh, I'm not watching your stream." Trust me, there's people out there like myself. Like if a streamer's playing, I won't watch his stream.
Working out of the gun. It's Carr.
You can't figure it out, fellas.
He's got it. Oh, what body control to stay in and get the 2 feet down.
Go ahead, this channel's about giving y'all the sauce.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league.
But not every top 100 player is really considered a top 100 player. They just
you got to get the big play. And
that's what we were talking about earlier. Like I was talking about Bub. Like you can tell he's a top 100 player the way he plays. He makes crazy adjustments. But there's some people just got more time than others. That's really what it is.
Motioning left is their running back. From the red zone now. Rolling left, buying some time. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
There's plenty of top 100 players that are terrible. Top 500, a lot of them are terrible. Top 1,000, 90% of them are not that good.
And I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
And seeing it, like a lot of people that are as good as you, that say they watch my videos, a lot of them actually will tell me like, I might not use exactly what you use, but I learned something from it and I added to what I do already.
Kamara does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
It's my same playbook. I just added a new little play to it. Yeah, a lot of people, and that's what my channel's for. I mean, I just be trying to help people get better.
Just 2 to use the rest of the way.
I would never prefer a game where I'm just blowing somebody out over like a chess match that we just had. Like, I prefer that game 100% over me just blowing everybody out.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown.
And I ain't gonna lie, some money plays are better than others.
The Saints
some money plays I've dropped on my channel, but I don't even use anymore. One, because there's so many of them, and then two, there's just so many plays that are better than others.
This one just has the field.
Yeah, tweet. I mean, a lot of people told me that they got way better watching me, or they learned this or that from me. What play was that? That was RPO alert orbit out of the shotgun Y off trio weak. That's my new little red zone play. That's my new little red zone play.
Groupie to try the point after. Right down the middle.
See, like if I had a 10-game series against Bub, it could go either way. He could probably beat me more. I could probably beat him more. It just depends on who's on their P's and Q's that day. That's why I consider the top tier Madden player. Like, there's a lot of people in the top 100. If I played them 10 times, I'm gonna beat them 10 times.
Here's Groupie on
if I'm like truly locked in.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
I'm going to always give credit when it's due. Like, when you can just tell somebody's good, I'm always give them credit.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A give right
Crazy
side,
blocking.
here's Bigsby.
Crazy blocking.
He cuts it towards the sideline. And he found...
Oh, 100%. I have my days off. Bad. I have terrible days off. You know, Madden got to humble you sometimes, too. Is this dude live right now? I ain't gonna lie. I'm over here playing this man on auto mode because we just added it up. Auto mode, autopilot, auto mode. Nah, we all have our off days, man. Just days on stream. I'm losing every game. And it's the people I know damn well I should be beating.
For a nice game. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
I know what he went to go look at. He went to go look at the speed difference. Bro, why did you blitz that way?
On the ground.
Went to go check a speed difference.
Blocked down at the 42. Offense up to the line fast. Going to the ground again on 1st.
It's a good game.
And they had that one contained
Yeah,
right
he's not
at
bad.
the
This
line.
guy's not bad.
Chase Young bringing him down there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life.
I tell you what, the goddamn angles. Oh my God, I can't stand the angles in this game. Pursuit angles is like
we're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense is
NU
given
football
an
team
inch
play out
in this
there.
one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece.
And then you lose like 5 speed because you guess pass. Makes no damn sense, but I guess that's part of Madden. Like, I could deal with one or the other. Like, you want me to lose speed, okay, but don't just throw my angles.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Yeah, exactly. The angles were terrible, and there's nothing I can do about it. Hey, but this is what I learned from playing you. Now I blitz my outside cornerback.
He'll throw it.
And I just help out.
That's complete.
That's what I started doing now. That I just incorporated into this defense right here.
After a solid game.
It's a high risk, high reward type of play. Man up that tight end, and I'm blitzing that outside cornerback, and I watch the running back. Those times you got them good plays off. All right.
Back to throw it.
My fault. That's why I get caught too much. But those plays you got with that running back, it was because I wasn't even watching the running back when I was supposed to.
The Jaguars take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Oh, 100%. No matter how good you are, you can learn every day on Madden. There's so many different things you can do. So many different play styles. Stuck in MUT, you're going to play the way people in MUT play. But in head-to-head, there's so many different things you can do. Again, that's just why I can't compete in MUT, man. This is... I want to talk about a sweat fest. MUT is a sweat fest. What's going on, one gun?
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Now they'll try the extra point again.
I do like the concept of it, though. I like the concept of mud.
Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
That's the issue with it, man. It's just paid to win. It's paid to win. That's why I was saying my other stream. One is paid to win, and two, if you're not running meta, you're gonna struggle. Like, yes, there's people here and there that can compete with off meta stuff, but once you get to a certain percentage, if you're not running meta, you're most likely not winning. I don't care what anybody says. There's only a select few people that can come in and run off meta, and they might just be running one thing off meta, like maybe their offense is off meta, but I guarantee you they got to run off the meta defenses.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion left. Carr with it on first. This one's taken in by Hill. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
That's why I said there's always going to be the select few that can run off meta stuff. That's one person you named, though. That's what I said. That's what I mean. Like, you'll find one or two, maybe two. Is the loop blitz patch? Not that I know of. This is just red.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going to push one deep down the... That's complete inside the 35.
Riggs. I do have a franchise game, but we haven't been able to link up in common.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in
Let's
field
see
position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped
if we can get him with a fade route right here.
Drive.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr.
If Carr can throw the damn ball right, that's touchdown.
And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Are you talking about?
That throw doesn't lead.
You talking about Braylon, the one that runs Riggs?
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate.
If I grind leaderboards, it's gonna most likely between. If I can get right with the Chiefs, it'll be Chiefs, Cowboys, or Packers. Oh yeah, Braylon's cold, but again, he runs Regs. I don't think he runs Mutt. I was talking about Mutt. Now, Regs, you can do whatever you want.
So after the incompletion, here comes
you don't have to run meta on Regs.
We have a timeout here.
As far as I know, he runs Regs.
We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout.
Which in Regs, you can run off meta. There is no true meta for Regs. Now, you can run meta plays like the loop blitzes and everything that the pros are running in Mutt. But I'm talking about in Mutt. If you're not running something that's meta, you're not in the top percentages.
Throwing again, it's Carr. Caught quickly on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
Yeah. Nah, Braylon is cold.
Even 10 on that play.
He does run some like off meta stuff. The few times I've watched him, I've watched a couple of his videos. Yeah, he definitely runs some off meta stuff. He likes to run a lot of unique stuff. He does run split close. He actually, and I'm not saying he got it from me, but he runs a setup similar to what I do with the split close formation. I'll show you after this one. It's damn near this. It's damn near like a setup like this. And I'm not saying he got it from me because he's on Madden 24/7 damn near. Like he does that. This is his job. He can't figure it out, fellas. Oh.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Do you just run regs for the most part? Yeah, I just run regs and franchises. Why Cowboys? Because of Dak Prescott.
Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he
you have a burner, which is Turpin. You have a really good wide receiver and CD that can break over man coverage. You got a quarterback that gets consistent baby blues when you throw deep. Oh, let me show y'all that play that he runs. That sometimes he'll run it different, and sometimes he runs it damn near exactly like me. And again, I'm not saying he got it from me because he's one person that plays Madden probably more than I do.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Hey, if you see the way I play Trent, you'll know why. You'll know why. I guarantee you, if you like to run money plays like me, this is one of the setups that he runs that's similar to me. Out of this formation, it's damn near like what we were just running, and B damn near gets up and it gets everything. It just depends, and if not, you got this outside guy.
He'll check this one down. Complete.
But that's the setup he likes to run.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Cowboys are. A lot of people don't think they use the Cowboys.
Felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion. So that
yeah.
Up front
again, I'm not saying he got it from me, but I did drop a whole complete setup on that. Starting with that motion play.
Now to throw. This one's caught. It's a New Orleans touchdown.
And I am not a Dak fan whatsoever. I hate Dak in real life. He's too inconsistent. People that try to like praise him, I get it, that's your guy, but in Madden, that's my guy, 100%. You got Dak, he's got the best deep throwing accuracy in the game, in regs. You got Turpin, 96 speed. You got CD Lamb, and then you got Brandon Cooks, was like a mid-tier burner, 93 speed. Defense, you got 2 edge rushers. You got speed at DB. You got everything you need. You got linebackers that are fast. They're a comp team. Enough people just don't use them.
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth.
Oh yeah, hey, but y'all. If I'm guessing you're a Commanders fan. Y'all definitely gonna make some noise this year. If Debo can get back to at least 90% of what he was. Yeah.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
They were definitely better when the game first came out.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Ooh, he got
Falcons are another good sleeper team too. Falcons got a lot of talent on that team.
Well, the pressure.
I wish they had a little bit more speed on at wide receiver, but they still solid.
A hurried throw almost ended up an interception.
I think low-key everybody likes the Commanders because what they've been through and like how they transition with the rookie quarterback. You gotta show love to them.
Here's 2nd down. He'll look to throw it.
Give me that. I try to bait that.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looking for the back that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Cade, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
I could definitely get busy with the Falcons on defense.
3rd down. To throw.
Bro, I don't even know what I was running.
Launches one deep downfield.
You got lucky.
That's complete inside the 35-yard line.
Got down.
They're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard
I wasn't even ready.
But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate,
but
we
while the
don't
NFL
want
doesn't have
overtime.
the
Let's
Ravens
go
playing
out and
managers
get
every
it
year,
done now.
there's a lot of factors that go into scheduling.
Ask the question, did they leave too much time
Yeah,
on
the Falcons got
Stay
DB
tuned.
speed, and they got abilities too.
Jaguars in a crucial spot late, trying for 2.
Oh, this gotta be the this has to be it, right? The tight end. We scared.
The clock run all the way down and expire.
Yeah, Jesse Bates and what's his name? They both what is his name? The other DB, he got abilities too.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Yeah, I know about
They'll
that play. Just trying to do that little RPO to the tight end.
Extra distance, no problem for him.
AJ Terrell, yeah, there you go. Nah, but don't they got another safety that has the abilities too now? Or they did.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Mims. He's brought down at what looks like
You see if we can get him with a money play. We haven't ran one all game. See if we can get on with one. Don't they have Bell? Which Bell?
And the drive will
I thought it was another safety that they had. See if we can get it with a money play. Oh, he said everybody.
Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he'll get taken down after advancing.
I just realized I don't have any timeouts.
Now the
Can't tell me
Saints
nothing.
hustling people forward. They need to get set. Carr now on 1st and 10.
Damn. Good ball.
That could be it,
Oh,
folks.
not
It's
him.
intercepted.
Oh,
Devin Lloyd making the play.
I'm gonna look. I swear, I thought it was another safety y'all had.
Win in this game.
You go ahead and X
That's
out.
now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for.
Nah, that was on me though. I started rushing at the end. I realized I didn't have the timeout.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Like right there, that's a game I lost, but I know if I'm locked in, I know I'm beating that guy. Wasn't bad though. He wasn't bad. Justin Simmons, that's what I'm thinking of. Doesn't he have an ability? I swear he did. All right, Javi, give me a second. I'm gonna go do something real quick, and then I'll send it. Let me see real quick. I swear he had an ability. Yeah, see, they got Simmons, they got Bates, and they got AJ Terrell. Damn, Simmons went up too. He used to be like 79 overall. Look at that. Pick artist, what, mid zone? Deep zone, pick artist, acrobat. You could definitely get some things done with this team. Judon got his superstar back. This man still has edge threat. Go to wide receiver. My guy Randall Moore. Hey, Mooney. He's one of the few NFL players that follow me on TikTok. I always show him love. Yeah, nah, they not bad, man. They not bad. You got a little bit of a burner. You got a running back. Now this is the situation right here. What's going on, Matt? The play beats man for bad wide receivers. Hold on. The play we were just running. He got that deep throw accuracy. You need to be past 85 to get them consistent baby blues. But damn. Yeah, see, that's gonna be a coin flip right here. I think I go Penix. Yeah, because I could work with 82. You need that throw power. Oh yeah, Falcons are real good. I've had a few games with them. And isn't the O line pretty good? Yeah, look at that. You got a guard. Yeah, not bad. That's definitely a good team to run with. If you still in here, give me a second. I'm gonna go get some real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, all right. Bobby, you still in here? Them deep zone KOs gonna be a few games. Hey man, I've lost a few games because of deep zone KOs. I forgot what his name was under. Probably. Minutes is a little too short. I'll go based off you. Go ahead, pick your team. Pick whoever you want. Don't matter. You could probably use the Cowboys. Use the Cowboys. We'll rock the Cowboys.
Cowboys. Hey, but we'll mess with that later. Go to YouTube. Watch us play because I'm going to stop the stream. Hey, but we'll mess with that later. Go to YouTube. Right. Watch us play because I'm going to stop the stream.
Oh, man, game councils.
Oh,
It's
no.
a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to show you how to do it. So take a PS controller and you're going to hold the left little button first. Hold on. Take a controller. I'm going to show you how to do it. Hold the left.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go.
Just go ahead and start a little party, brother.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
I want to say, yeah, we played before, but he didn't have his playbook. He said, man, but see, but I could put you could put safeties out here out of this formation.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out.
Gotta make some adjustment. Didn't mean to do that, bro. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Where is this? Or they help out in the run game at that slot. Rush in, hell no. You know what's crazy? I think the Ravens picked up him, or I think they picked him up from free agency.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
He's not bad, but in Madden, that's a different story. I'm not gonna play with him in Madden.
Purdy setting up that play action. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And they catch
He pretty decent in real life.
Until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch
Bro, what
of
is my
negative
safety
yards to
doing?
the play.
Oh my
And they
God.
finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a
Good
new
for
set of
him.
downs.
Is he on the team now? Hell no.
And that's a 49er
I thought
first
Debo went to
down.
the
You know what I like about that, Kate?
To the Commanders.
Not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks.
Didn't
here.
Debo go to the Commanders?
Big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Pretty throwing here on first.
Oh, he was throwing a pick.
Throw came out right
Yeah, now that's a good pickup for them.
Incomplete pass.
If he could be at least 90% of what he used to be,
Receiver.
that's a good pickup.
That brings up second
That'll take
down.
some pressure off of Terry.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Blitz coming for Purdy.
Oh,
Into the hands of
that's
Kittle.
my adjustments.
And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco
Taking Brandon Ayuk
touchdown.
first round.
The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series.
Taking him in the first
George
round.
Kittle, the touchdown.
Ayuk?
Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game.
I don't know about that one. There's
Offense
way too
taking
many
it
better
all
players
the
to
way
take
down
first
the
round.
field and finishing with 6.
Do a fantasy draft. I'm always taking Oh, you talking about real life? I thought you were talking about Madden. Never mind. Never mind.
Everybody knows what's coming.
I thought you were talking about a fantasy draft in Madden. I'm about to say, huh?
Even better when you're that
I'm
sharp.
taking Myles Garrett every time.
Finish off and get the early lead.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he didn't strike that one true.
Falcons should have who? Myles Garrett?
Landing zone, he adds a reach, so give them the
My boy
football
Myles Garrett
on
went for
the
that bag. Ain't even mad at him. Gonna try it like this. Nah, but he's also not a bad pickup though. In real life. Oh, I would have took the bag too.
The play clock ran all the way down there.
I would've
This is
took the
gonna cost
bag,
the
too.
offense. So the defense decides to decline the penalty.
It's all the business for the NFL.
And that penalty is going to go ahead and put him right back.
Appreciate
where
that
they started.
decline.
It's 1st and 10 again.
Hey,
First down, here's Dak. Trying
the
for the deep
baby
ball.
blues. That's why we like Dak. But he, come
They can't
on.
connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps
Hell.
to go here. We've got 2nd down.
That's beating cover 3 every time.
Nothing else, that proves they're not
That's
afraid
why I
to
like
take a
using Dak
shot
though.
on any
He's baby
given
blues
snap.
every time.
With enough looks, eventually one's going to connect.
Oh yeah, 100%. I would want to win too. He could have easily went to like any team and made them a contender. But for the longest time, I thought he was going to the Chiefs. That would have been insane.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here.
Oh, imagine Jones and Myles Garrett. Or I even thought about him going to the Raiders too.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no,
For him going to the Eagles too would have been crazy.
27 on the play. first down.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he could improve any team dramatically if he wanted to.
Prescott here from the gun. Ferguson there to bring it in. We'll have him gain up.
Never watch NFL again.
Ward brings him down.
Boy, that D-line is already crazy.
First down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment.
I'm just waiting for the Ravens to pick up Sauce Gardner or John Alexander.
Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. From the 24. Oh my,
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't expect him to get there.
Tarvarius Ward picks it off.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh no! Give me
Exactly, they got that Georgia defense.
Baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
First down throw by Purdy. He put everything he had into this one.
Put that out there, I was not trying to do that. It's the deck we know. Nah, that was my fault. I didn't think the cornerback was going to get there.
There's the importance of staying in.
Need more room to throw that.
He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They're probably talking all kinds of shit too. That's how it is for me being in Texas. I'm a Ravens fan.
Here comes the second down call.
And they stay talking shit to me.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Yeah, Michael Parks was getting there like crazy.
And the defense comes through.
28-3, I never hear it end.
I love a good
Oh, you must be talking about the Super Bowl.
And bootlegs are most effective, Kate, when
You must be talking about the Super Bowl.
But if you're not running it, or it's a poor fake, or you got a defense that is sound, or you have the opportunity to get hit in the face in less than 2 seconds, just like that.
And it's going to be incomplete.
Already knew. 28-3. Already knew.
Surprising 4th down call.
Oh, that has got to be the greatest comeback in the history of games. Not even just football, just games in general. That has to be the greatest comeback. Oh, that's tough. See, right there, I had the tight end open right away. So I got a crazy story about that. So I betted a few of my friends. I took the Patriots, and right before the comeback started happening, we were in a group chat. They both started messaging me, "Go ahead and send that money now." Boy, that was the greatest feeling in the world.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. That's Lamb running the slant.
Get to work, CD. Boy, they were sick. It was a nice little bet too. They both sent it. They were just making fun of me. They're like, "Go ahead, just send the money now." Yeah, now you're right. At least it was Tom Brady.
In space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish.
So if that happened to the Ravens, I don't think I could watch them for a while.
No question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just
Yeah, man, Julio back in the day was
that throw was looking for Brandon
that
Ayuk.
guy.
So 2nd down coming up. Now a give, it's McCaffrey headed right.
Bro, make the tackle.
That's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know,
Best Falcons teams been hands down though when they had Vic, Warren Dunn, Algie Crumpler. That was the best Falcons team.
Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The 49ers looking
Brent
for a
Grimes,
score
yo.
before halftime.
I used to love watching Michael Vick on the Falcons.
New slated down.
Oh, I was my heart dropped. My heart dropped.
Purdy on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete.
Didn't he want it to go cry?
You need to buy your receivers
man.
time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release.
You got a Vic jersey sign? That's tough. Or are you talking about Brent Grimes?
Scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure,
You got a Vic jersey on the Falcons sign. That's tough.
Close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Into a crowd and
Oh, yeah, that's tough. I'll never get rid of that jersey.
Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys have the football back at the 45.
You could see it right off the snap. They got a really good read on where that was designed to go. Having that extra defensive back, that nickel coverage, so critical on that interception.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to get one, like how I got that. I want to get my hands on a Ray Lewis signed jersey.
Made the right play.
Want to hang it up in the garage.
They kick the running back in motion. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they catch up to him, but not into.
Yeah, that's the goal, man. I still got a lot of stuff I got to put up. Slowly but surely, man. All this took years of building up. Trust me, I wish I could just buy it all overnight. It's just not the way life be working, though.
From the red zone now. It's Cant, Ferguson. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Running for the marker on 2nd.
Get off me, little boy.
And he barrels across for the touchdown.
I want to get all my favorite players from the Ravens. I want to get Ray Lewis, Ed Reed. Those two are a must no matter what. And then a lot of people that, I mean, people like them, but not as much as me, is Jamal Lewis, the running back. I mean, if I could, I'd get all the top guys from the Ravens, but those are the main three for me.
And they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not.
Joe Flacco could go ahead and kick rocks. I've never been a fan of Joe Flacco, man.
And the Cowboys break that tie.
No, he won a Super Bowl, but that was all defense. Nah, I still like him, though.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Oh, yeah. The Lamar's up there, definitely. Sign Lamar.
Fielded at the 7.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you
Lamar
never
right now
ever
is my
see at
favorite
this
Raven
level.
buff.
That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner,
Fort Dunn, yeah, the running
but
back.
return
He
team
was
in
tough. He was one of my
general.
favorite running backs growing
Instead
up.
of getting to your normal
I like when y'all had
offense,
him and what's the other one?
dig
Steven
yourself out of
Jackson.
this hole.
Y'all had him for a minute too. He was one of my favorite running backs to use in Madden. He was that heavy set, but he was quick on his feet.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. Well, the pressure
Kyle Hamilton's tough too.
still a good play defensively as that one
Oh yeah,
falls
Michael Turner,
incomplete.
but Michael Turner was more of a
Couldn't
I'm gonna just
find
run you
Tebow
over.
Samuel on that throw. And it's
Yeah,
gonna
Kyle
be
Hamilton,
second
he's
down.
slowly becoming one of my
Well, that's
him and
where
Lamar are
you
my
should
two
go
favorite
to
Ravens right
pressure,
now.
earning that incompletion.
I don't
They
know
came in
why.
first,
I just
find a target,
don't get me wrong.
altered that last-second attempt to get
I
rid of
really
it.
like Roquan, but I guess it's just because you can't take that Ray Lewis spot from me.
Kittle brings it in.
But he is one of our
And they
best
bring him
dudes.
down up at the 12-yard line.
Oh yeah. There was rumors that Lamar was gonna go to the Commanders, but I think y'all got y'all quarterback. He just like Lamar. I think his speed need to go up a little bit more on Madden though.
And that's good
They gotta get him at least 92 if he's not already 92. That man is fast as hell in real life. Oh, right now, yeah. Right now, Roquan does a sort of defense. But I just can't, like, I don't know what it is. Like, I can't have him as, like, oh, yeah, that's my top guy right now.
Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And he doesn't make it far at all. And they bottle up that return immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in
Better pass
general.
between
And now,
Lamar and
get
Dax?
into normal
I don't know,
offense
man. That's a tough one.
some way, somehow, to dig
That's a
yourself
tough
out of
one.
this hole.
But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say I can't argue that because I haven't watched enough games personally.
First is Prescott.
Bro, I threw it to the wrong person and got lucky.
He had it for a moment, but a quick
Honestly, I haven't watched enough of his games to personally say like, and I'm not going. I don't go based off of stats and stuff like that to see who's a better passer. For me, I gotta see them pass. Like for the longest time, people said Jalen Hurts is one of the best quarterbacks. But when you watch some of his throws, he gets saved so much. A lot of his balls are just throw it up and AJ Brown comes down with it, or Smith comes down with it, or the tight end comes down with it. They're not like throw it in like right there in the bucket where a wide receiver needs it, anything like that.
He lets a heater go deep. They connect on the deep shot. The 30.
I will admit Lamar is not super consistent when it comes to throwing the ball. He's not. Like there'll be times you're like, God damn, this man can throw the ball. But
That score was less
then there's
about
times like, what were you doing?
partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback.
100%. Like
Sometimes it's the
stat wise, he's him. Like he's an MVP candidate every year because he just knows how to ball out.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone. For
Yeah, I definitely got to watch some highlights of him. Don't get me wrong, I've watched a few games because, like I said, everybody where I'm from, they're Cowboys fans.
They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he'll
Josh,
make this
I
one
agree with that 100%. Josh Allen's the most consistent quarterback.
You know,
That's
good
a statement that I can agree with.
schedule. If he can average that
Did I make it to the top 100? No, not this round. I didn't even grind for top 100.
Second
That's
and
just a
6.
thumbnail, bro. I don't.
From the gun is Purdy. That throw finds Kittle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
I'm sure coach and play
Burrow
call
is
doesn't
nice,
mind
though.
making the
I do
job
got to give it to him. Burrow is nice.
Collins a lot simpler
But
and easier
I do think Josh
to
Allen
offense
is,
to move the chains on those
he
early
separates
downs.
himself as a pure thrower and even being able to do it on the run.
43. Purdy looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Yeah, I agree. Lamar is.
Drives them backwards.
I don't know if somebody gets in his head in the playoffs, but
these defenders start to think, how
That
many
man
more
struggles
can
in the
we tie
playoffs
in before
bad.
This one's over. Still a bunch of game time. In this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Trying again, following the sack. He's gonna try to
Step on
drop
Diggs,
it
baby.
in
Let's go.
deep right. Really pushing the
I
envelope.
believe
on
Josh
second
Allen will
down,
get a
but the
ring
deep shot
eventually.
doesn't work.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Oh yeah, he had a struggle this year, 100%. He made shit happen. Like when he played the Ravens, that man was a goddamn magician. He was pissing me off. That man's a goddamn magician with the ball.
Looking to throw, Purdy. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth.
Let's go, Parsons.
Can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
That defense play call on the Bills, Chiefs, man. Oh yeah. And see, that's just coaching, man. When you got a good coach like Andy Reid, Andy Reid is different. In my opinion, Andy Reid is the best coach in NFL. Right now. History, I don't know where I would put him.
Dak now from the gun. Caught quickly on the slant. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Let's play $50. Yeah, send me $50. I'll play you. Go ahead and send me $50. I'll play you.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang
That's why the
on for
Ravens need to
contact.
stack their team.
Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just gonna assume you gotta.
Well, yeah, because there was talk that we were possibly pursuing a top tier cornerback, which was either Sauce Gardner or John Alexander.
But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Running back sent in motion left. Prescott now to throw on third down.
So if that wasn't a back shoulder throw, that's pick.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And tweaking on fourth down, shaking my head.
This guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running.
Oh, but see how he just asked for a wager? That's all I see on TikTok. That's all I see. I'll have 3 viewers in my live, and 2 of them are gonna ask for a game for like $25, $50. I mean, you can send me 50. I'll play you.
For Prescott. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time, and that makes it second and
You like Alexander better? Yeah, I'll take either one. Line that up with Marlon. I'm taking either one of them.
Dak throwing again. Quick sled complete. And in for the Dallas touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like
100%. What pisses me off is they need to consistently run those quarterback option plays like they need to. At a shotgun, run the quarterback option plays consistently. That's when they get those going, it's over.
More than likely for more games to come.
I hated when we played the Chiefs. I don't know who was making them calls, but it was so stupid, bro.
Now to kick this one
The
away.
play calls were trash. And then they kept trying to lock it in on defense too. They kept trying to play man coverage. They had a linebacker in man coverage against what's his name, Rice, and he was torching them. I'm like, bro, get out of man coverage. This ain't.
Man in motion here. Pretty throwing here on first. And this is intercepted. That's Jordan Lewis. And he pays the price for the interception. Big hit brings it into that return.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Ferguson there to bring it in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one.
Oh,
It's Cowboys.
I was looking at it.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Overthought it though.
From the gun is Prescott.
Oh, we look at that tight end first.
Ferguson's got it complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he
I
stops.
thought about it, trust me. I seen it.
Dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, here's Dak.
Hey man, this play is different. This play is different.
The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock.
You can't run cover 3 against it. GG's, Hobby. Good game, brother. The plays, I'm telling you, that play different. The whole game. Hey, but we've been running it before that. E, you know that. We've been running that formation before everybody. Now, we weren't running it the way the meta was running it, but we were running it. Like, we set up that money play a long time ago. Like, that type of play, you can run with damn near anybody. I'm not gonna say that. Because I gotta have burners, bro. Like, that's the one reason I can't use the Commanders. Like, that's the only reason. I always want to use them. Oh yeah, Seahawks, you could definitely do it with. I might go back Cowboys though. I could go crazy with the Chiefs. Look at the Seahawks. I know the Seahawks. I play with them a lot. You got oh yeah, Packers is one of my comp teams. I use them a lot too. Let's go ahead. I run with the Packers. Close your eyes. What play can't be stopped? They do in real life, yeah, they need a true number one. In Madden though, if you stay in the stream, you'll see me running here in a little bit. But in real life, I do think they need a true number one. True number ones don't matter too much in Madden if you got burners. They do help. That's why I like the Cowboys, because I got the burner, and I also got the wide receiver that can break off on man coverage if I need him
It's
to.
known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle.
I ain't gonna lie, it don't even feel like I've been streaming for 2.5 hours.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go from Lumen Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first...
When I play MUT, I like to chill. Oh, the Raiders. What would be good for the Raiders? Oh, this play. Let's see this unstoppable play. Okay. We'll try. This play will actually work in MUT. Like, no lie. This play, this can convert to MUT. Watch me throw a pick the first goddamn play. All right. On.
All right, let's get this.
Yeah, you just got to make the right read.
First and 10.
First read is always a tight end. Second read is X, and then you go from there. There's no flat, you take it. You got man coverage. Seahawks are a deadly man coverage team too. Do I truly believe in Lamar? I do. I do. He just needs to lock in on the right time.
Motioning left is their running back.
Something gets to him in the playoffs. I don't know what it is, but if he locks in, it's over.
Catches made down the right sideline. And they finally
If Lamar locks in, it is over.
And a new set of downs.
And if we can get some better fucking play calling, can't stand our play calling, bro. Like, put me at offensive coordinator. I got it. Unstoppable play.
The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away.
I do think I don't think he's gonna help tremendously, like in the actual like game, but mentally I think it will help him.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts
if D-Hop can be just a little bit of old D-Hop, just be there for third downs when I need you. I need him and Mark Andrews to have short-term memory loss, move on, and lock in. Let Zay Flowers do Zay Flowers. Let Zay go around, be crazy. That utility back, just let him do his thing. Let Lamar do his thing. Let Derrick Henry do his thing. We're gonna be all right. They sure do. And goddamn Roquan Smith, or not Roquan, Anquan Bolden. Hey, but Anquan came in, and we had Steve Smith, Anquan Bolden, D-Hop. Steve Smith and Anquan, though, they came in and they did their thing, though. I'm not even going. Hey, this might be an issue right here. Because he has DK in the slot.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
But I mean, like I said, they did their thing. Like I wasn't mad at all with how Anquan Bolden and Steve Smith. Our only true like #1 wide receiver that stayed it through was Derek Mason, and he was like a little Roquan. So a lot of people probably don't remember who Derek Mason is unless you're a Ravens fan.
Smith in the pistol.
Reads.
Connects with Fant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I knew we weren't gonna go for DK. DK's he's not gonna. We're not a type of offense that a #1 wide receiver wants to come to. Honestly, we like utility backs and tight end type of wide receivers, like the big backs that can block.
At the 35 now. Smith on first down.
Let's go, Joe.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That Giants locker room.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact.
Did it stop?
And we'll see what they do.
It looks like we still up though. Debo would be a good pickup for the Ravens, but I like where Debo went. I want him to do his thing there in Washington.
On throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Debo would be a perfect fit. He would be like another Anquan Bolden.
With a tough 3rd and long.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Debo being a Raven in his last 2 seasons, I wouldn't doubt it. I could definitely see it.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith.
That's big. Come on, bro.
Throws knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Hey, the wide receiver retirement home. But every old head that came to the Ravens still showed a little bit of something. It wasn't like they just came and they were bad. Like, they still did their thing, especially Steve Smith and I keep saying Roquan. Anquan Bolden.
And again, it's Smith.
Bro, what kind of animation? It's a great bell, bro. I can't.
Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays...
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, having a good wide receiver that you can count on 3rd downs, but also can block if they need to.
The extra point is up, and it is good.
Yeah, that should have been an interception. That always happens. Madden always got to bail somebody out. But even then, that pass right there, my DB could have easily just swatted that. That was stupid.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Said Debo could play defense. I ain't seen him play no defense.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Unless he talk about the time they intercepted it, he laid the hat on somebody.
Love from the gun. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Working quickly here.
But this guy's going to stay in man coverage.
Thrown on 1st down, Love.
All right. I'll change some things up.
Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Now, he does have the speed to match my team.
That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target.
It's saying I got connection issues.
Second attempt to get rid of it.
I don't know if that was because of me. I feel like everybody I've been playing that has the Seahawks, they all have been they all run man coverage. Every time I run against the Seahawks. My internet's still good. I don't know. I don't know if that was a Madden thing or me. It is what it is. On to the next. Look, I've been throwing good all game day. I've been throwing pretty good all day with the deep balls. I'm gonna use Patrick Mahomes and let's see if we overthrow. Let's see if we overthrow. Yes. I don't even need to use a custom playbook anymore on defense. Had Travis Kelce at middle linebacker.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington.
But this is the same person in the stream waiting for me to pick a fucking game.
Here's the kicker.
This is the same person. You should have been in another game already.
And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned.
Figuring out the passing. What are you using? Freeform or are you using classic? Or this man's in the stream 100%. There's no way. I did a whole depth chart change and everything. Unless that's what he's doing.
It'll come out to the 30-yard
Unless he is
line.
glitching. What settings are you using on your freeform?
Right out of the gates, here's Smith. And Walker has it. Finding space at the 40.
Change that up.
And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. The end result, 21 yards. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off.
Either he's glitching people or he's watching the stream. Because there's no way he should still be in my game after I did a whole roster depth chart thing.
43 on 2nd and 4. Gino now to throw. And he's got Smith and Jigba.
It is what it is. Blocking.
Before reaching the 10-yard line. They'll get 34 yards there. Man in motion left. That's Smith and Jigba. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both
And he's a meta guy.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle
Jet sweep. Come on now.
Jackson Smith and Jigba from 3 yards out. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come.
All right, now this is where this play could get crazy with the wide receivers, though.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So
you got to
on
beat
the
cover
other
2
side of
man.
the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this one
Yeah, but what's your settings, though?
Almost feels like anything you can do.
The adjustments, right? The adjustments are hurting me. This is why I stopped using them. I need to go back to Cowboys. But I know you're just on placement.
2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes.
Bro, that shouldn't even be
Close. Wide and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm on placement and accuracy.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start.
I don't know if the free form's different.
In the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
After the interception, here's Smith. He'll get that to Charbonnet. He's got room at the
I don't know if the free form is different if it's just placement.
At the 23. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Yeah, freeform is when you're holding L2 or LT if you're on Xbox.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
But I'm saying, like, the way with the, did they give you a speed and a distance option?
2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football.
I can show you mine after this game.
Got it 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Geno.
He loves that corner out.
Throw here's incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him.
Yeah, reticle speed. What is your reticle speed at? That's where a lot of people mess up.
Facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To the air again, Smith.
Did not let me stick switch. Yeah, put it on 3. Put it on 3.
Down at the 1. Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
You meta whore.
On the touch pass. And he's gonna score. It's
yeah. I have mine on 3. That's all you need.
Jackson Smith and Jigba. with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks have
7, you'll overthrow a lot of balls.
Myers connects on the PAT.
Unless you're like super comfortable with it.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Now visibility in the meter, that's different. I don't even think I have that as an option. Mine is distance and reticle speed.
And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Yeah, because the speed is going to be how fast,
70 yards.
where you want to lead it to, how fast that's going to move to that spot. And if you have it too fast, you're probably moving it further than you actually want to.
A quick answer, and they got it. One play, and they're right back in this game.
Because you got the sense if they stalled out here and then another score on the other side to make it a 3-score game, could have gotten ugly. Extra point by Butker is on target. And
it's all good, Javi. Yeah, hey, man. We lose some, we win some. But we get back on the game. That's what we do.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming.
Got my ass beat plenty of times.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it.
Yeah, try that out.
Yeah,
but I'll still show you my settings after this.
This was the plan, and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Now Geno. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
On some bailed shit, watch. On some bailed shit. Thank God.
1:50 left to go in the second quarter. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Here we go on 4th. Smith.
Good play.
It's complete to Lockett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Smith. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. Will go down as a gain of 6.
Bailed, man. Bailed. But that was a good play.
Him in the slot, he catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a 1st down.
Smith throwing again. Flushed out right. Out to the right, he gets it to
that's
Lockett.
Justin Reed.
Down, but not
Don't do me like that.
inside the 25. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their
Can actually see the target now.
as they'll stop it with
Yeah, you was probably moving it too
30 seconds to go
fast.
in the first half of play. Here's Smith. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a micro
And a demon.
can hurt you. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Now it's Smith. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They snap it to Smith.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step
Get that
aside.
motherfucking yard. Throw the ball away quick. 3 seconds, you ain't.
It's just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during the week, they were thinking about these situations, and they feel like maybe they're just the better team, and they want to go ahead and prove it conclusively.
Now Smith.
The throw.
He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
A great play there.
Give me plenty of time.
First half is winding down.
And the Seahawks
Nah, he not. I don't think he's glitching, but he probably in a stream because I don't know how he got linked up with me again after I did a whole depth chart change and everything. And that, unless it's just a hell of a coincidence that we both did something and came back to the game at the same time, just don't see it.
First half as the kicks away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out.
Don't play that cover 2 man. I'll bomb you again. There you go. Something a little bit more.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Boy, I'm about to get hot.
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught at the 20.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down.
Is he in the stream? I don't know, but that's a hell of a coincidence for him to line up against me after I quit the game out, did a whole depth chart switch up. You never know. We just lined up again. That's the downfall when it comes to streaming. You'll never know. The one time I caught somebody, because I was like how I'm talking right now, and I was like, yeah, he's probably in the stream. After the game was over, he hold on himself. He's like, I wasn't in your stream. What are you talking about? And I wasn't even talking about the stream at all after the fact.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throw.
He just snitched on himself,
in terms of yardage, but that hasn't
admitting he was in the stream.
Scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime,
Patty.
They're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps.
Yeah, this was after the fact. Nobody was talking about the stream.
Mahomes now to throw.
Bro, he's on his bumper. Oh, man.
Will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Let's just go ahead and get the first down real quick.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have
yeah, I know one person for sure that runs classic, and he's actually comp, which is what's his name? Was it Black Rain or Black Rain? Yeah, Black Rain. He runs classic, and he's actually really good with it.
Mahomes gonna throw.
Bro, his press, they are just dominating right now. But to run classic, you're gonna want a good quarterback. His press game is undefeated.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, like classic is actually really good for Patrick Mahomes.
On that one, just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now it's Mahomes again. That is caught. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 44-yard line.
I'm going to just go ahead. I want to see the speed difference right here. I want to see if Worthy can beat Woolen. So if I throw a pick, I throw a pick. This is testing and tuning right here.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Yeah, never mind. He bumped the shit out of him.
He's got time.
He bumped the shit out of him.
Go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just
you don't want to run, man.
2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. To throw, it's Mahomes. 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Xavier Worthy, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Butker on for the PAT. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Smith and Jigba in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. What a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass.
Man, fellas, yeah, classic will prevent you from having overthrows.
What you need down here, it's going to be 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there.
But you need a good quarterback for classic.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
You gonna hit us with the
man in motion left. That's Smith and Jigba. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
That's why so many pros run that right there.
Touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
Okay, so y'all were talking about the Madden 26 wish list. One of the things that they need to change, it makes no sense. When somebody runs the jet sweeps like that, once the receiver gets close to the O-line, you can't move your guy anymore. It don't make no sense.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
I should be able to freely roam until this period, and there should be no stop to it.
This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have...
It's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Bro, what the hell?
And this is intercepted.
Oh, he took forever to hit his comeback route. That's supposed to be a comeback route.
They're going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. After the interception, here's Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this nearly an interception.
Oh my God. Yeah, he got it. I'm done after that. That wasn't a fucking pick.
Not to be.
Going for the knockout.
That one. Got it. Good game. Gonna be it for this stream, fellas. We got a nice little 3 hours in. Good viewer games. Appreciate y'all for coming through, chatting it up, man. We had a lot of people here talking. I'm gonna try to stream again later tonight, but no promises on that one.